All right, it is Monday, December 29th, I think? 12th. Okay, I think it's December 12th. And so last week was pretty cool. Right now I'm kind of tired, so what happened? So last week it was really good in terms of my workflow. I did this thing where I woke up, I did name painting before lunch, ate lunch, and then did theme park work afterwards. And I did that for every day of the week, just about, except, yeah, just about. And it was like a really good schedule, and my goal was to set up a routine so I wouldn't need to, I didn't even have a to-do list. It was just do the same thing every single day and do a little bit. And at the same time, I've been listening to this podcast, Gymnastic Bodies, Christopher Summer. This guy is like an Olympic gym coach. And basically, I've been following the whole like slow and steady. One major tip was to like do less than you're actually capable of. So let's say I'm working on a project, I won't like go all out. I'll go maybe 50 or 70%. And this way, I still have leftover energy for tomorrow. And when I go into it tomorrow, I have energy. And on this podcast, it was saying Earl and like Hemingway or something, or Ralph Emerson, one of those writers. He said that a lot of times when he would write, he would set himself a quota of 2 pages, and sometimes he would even stop mid sentence. And you think like, oh, why not finish it, mid sentence? And his explanation was that, well, when tomorrow when he comes back, you'll have more room to, he'll have energy to finish it up. So it sounds like he knows where to pick it up. So that's really definitely counterintuitive because usually I'm all about, like getting a nice finish. But here it's just like put in your time, don't go all out, go like basically not half-assed, but like less than what you're capable of, so you have a long-term goal where you can keep on going. Okay, so that was great. On Thursday, I went to a Themed Entertainment Association holiday party, and that was really great. Like, I went up to LA around noon, went to see Mohana, a movie, because I had a lot of hours to kill, and went to a Mexican supermarket, and then drove over to LA and had a great time meeting a lot of friends, people, and everything, and that was really fun. And then on Friday, and so I think what happened on Friday, I think Friday night, what happened was my grandmother had a stroke, and she went to the hospital, and this is actually really interesting story. And I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to feel judged. All right, but basically, my parents, right, don't have the closest relationship to my grandmother. Like perhaps your grandmother regularly cooks for you or gives you presents or took care of you as a child. My grandmother, we didn't really have that relationship because she was my foster grandmother, and we just weren't that close between my family and her. So basically, when we got the call, it was kind of awkward. It was kind of like my parents felt like obligated to take care of them, but it didn't really feel like a genuine concern. And of course, I don't want to put this on YouTube because then it looks bad for them and stuff. But I don't know, I'm just saying it as it is. I'm trying to be unfiltered while kind of being PC about it. Today I went to see her in the hospital, and everything was looking okay. But just like at that time, it was really weird because like we're trying to get our aunt to call 911, and she didn't want to call 911 even though she had a stroke, and I was like, what the hell? And so it was really weird. Saturday, I had a name painting and caricature party, so I was exhausted from that event as well. Um, yeah, that was pretty interesting. I did think I did a pretty good event. It was like the people there, it looked like a wedding banquet. It was super nice. But everyone was dressed up in like suits and wore really nice clothes. But the thing was, they weren't as laid back and having as much fun as other parties I've been to. Like there's some parties where like it's just barbecue and everyone's really relaxed and knows each other. This one felt like a formal banquet, not really like a birthday party. So that was kind of interesting. I didn't get tipped, and now I wanted to mention I'm almost getting tipped. I almost expect it nowadays, even though I shouldn't. It's definitely up to the customer. Let's see, what else do I want to say? Man, there's a lot of things I'm saying in this video that might make me look bad. Jeez. Being maybe I have an issue with being judged. Yeah, things have been pretty rough recently. Have been talking to my girlfriend, and definitely long distance. It is kind of challenging with the whole trust thing, and because we're so far away, and we've been having some issues with that, especially when we're busy. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, and just so this week overall work has been pretty good. I did this holiday party event, which was way better than I expected. My grandmother had a stroke, and that was kind of most people would say that's a horrifying event, and it was pretty stressful for our family as well. And yeah, right now I'm just super tired. Visiting her in the hospital, there's just so much. It's like being on an airplane. There's like radiation machines everywhere and stuff. Yeah, feels bad. Anyways, what is my goal for next week? I don't know. I was feeling pretty good up until the weekend, and like the weekend really drained me, and now I'm like tired again. I feel like I need a break.